everyone, thanks for joining me. It's Bobby, and today I have birthday cards for you. I have 3 of them I've made here. They're all on a Whisper White base, and they're all using the Grateful Bunch stamp set. I used this cluster of 3, I guess they're a daisy type flower, and then on this one in the background I stamped this little dotted leaf pattern. But the one we're going to make today is this one. It's so easy and simple and just really bright and cheery. I just really like that card. So what you're going to need, of course, is the Grateful Bunch stamp set. It does also have a punch that comes with it that punches out this cluster. I shouldn't say it comes with it, it's separately, but it can be purchased. And it cuts out this cluster of flowers. So the colors I'm using today are Crushed Curry, Calypso Coral, and Tampting Turquoise to make the flowers. And I'm going to use the Misty to do this just to make sure I get a good impression. Oh, it looks like I need to ink that one up again. It's got some sponge marks in it. And where are my little, oh, I've got them. Okay, so what we're going to do is you need your Whisper White base. This is 5.5 by 8.5, scored and folded at 4 1/4, and I'm going to use it as a top folding. And then I have a piece cut for the bottom, which is 1 inch by 5.5, and I've just stamped Happy Birthday on it. And then I have 5.5 by 1 1/4 inch for the top, and we're just going to stamp this center portion. So let's put this in here. It'll fit in the Misty, and this way I can stamp each flower several times if I need to. Get my magnets in place here. They're stuck together. There they go. And I like to position it in this corner down here to make sure that it's going to stay in the same place. Get my stamp set here. Okay, so we want to be down 1 1/4 inch from the top. So I'm going to place the stamp a little bit above that, so we've got some overlap like that, and I'll close the door, pick it up, and then we can take this piece away. Now I'm going to use daubers for this so that I can stamp each one separately and not overlap my colors. Let me turn it around this way so you can see. So I'm just going to stamp over the larger of the 3 flowers. And just press it in place. And it'll stay wet long enough for you to stamp. Now that's a pretty good impression. I'll give it just one more little dab on the edges just to make sure. Okay. You know what? I'm going to run and get the Daffodil Deligjt because this one needs to be inked up. I can tell by looking at it. As long as I've got a yellow. Okay, that'll work better. Now we'll dab the little one with the Daffodil Deligjt, and I hope it's dark enough to show up. Move this down a little bit, because the Crushed Curry is a little bit darker. That showed up good. Okay, now we'll do the pink one here. That came out fine. Okay, let me wipe it off a little bit so we could move it without getting a lot of residual. But if you do get a little overbleed from the colors, it's not going to hurt anything. So let's do it this way. And we'll pick it up again. And we'll make the big one pink this time. We need to do it one more time. There we go. And we'll make the little one blue. That's good. And then we'll do the middle. So it looks like this one's going to need to be inked too, doesn't it? I guess I've been neglectful. I'm going to have to go re-ink all of these, or at least a lot of them, but I've made a ton of cards. I'm telling you what. Let's do that one more time. Okay, that's good. Okay, we'll wipe it off again. We got to move it at least once more. Actually, I'll have to get something over in here too. So let's move this magnet down. You can see I got a little smudge up here, but that'll be covered by that top border, so I'm not worried about it at all. So let's move this. I don't want that little one, medium one next to the medium one again. We'll move it like this. Actually, let me slide it over just a little bit from the corner, and I'll let that one hang off a little bit. Okay. Okay, I'm going to do the middle one in yellow again. Let's hope it doesn't move. That's fine. Okay. Now we're going to do blue on the big one. I think I got blue over there. I keep saying blue, but it's Tampting Turquoise, but we all know that. And a little bit more towards the inside there. Right here. Okay, and a little, let me move that over here, I don't want to put it in the wrong color. And the little pink one right here. Okay. Wipe it off again. Now let's see how we're looking on our borders. So we're good on the top. And on the bottom, we need something around in here. So let's move this one. And we'll put it like this. And we're going to have to slide it up a little bit to get it off the edge. Actually, I want this to go off the edge a little bit. Okay, I'm going to do pink on this one. You know, and you can use any colors you want on this. You can make this as feminine or as masculine as you want it to be. And let's do blue. Okay, that's good. Now let's see where else. Here and here. And that ought to work. Okay. Wipe it off again. And we'll do about these two right there. Right, like that. Okay. Just arrange them however it looks good to you. And okay, so let's do pink on this one. A little bit more. Not quite pink enough to suit me. And there's going to be some parts that won't show, but I don't want to leave really blah empty spaces that look like we didn't finish our project. Okay, that's good on the blue. Then we need one more over here in the center. Let's put the big one. Well, no. We'll do it like that. And we'll just get these two. And that'll take care of the stamping. So we want the little one to be yellow. One more time. That's good. And which one are we doing? This one. We'll make it blue this time. Being there's a lot of pink around it. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Duh. Oh well, it didn't go hurt anything. I was supposed to stamp this one. We'll just have one that runs off the page. But that's okay. Nobody cares. It's homemade after all. Okay, there we go. We got more than enough flowers on there. Put these up. Let me wipe this stamp off, and I'll clean it with the Stampin' Scrub when I get back in the other room. Put it up here on this mount so I don't lose it. Okay. Let's take this off of there. Okay, now the top piece. is just going to have a little thin strip of black showing. And just kind of pick up on the black that's in the happy birthday sentiment. And I'm just going to put it down. Oh, I just want a little bit, not a whole bunch. Okay, like that. And then we'll put some white glue on the back of that. Goodness, it either comes out like gangbusters or it didn't come out at all. Okay. And this is going to go along the top here. And just match up your corners. As long as you get your top corners matched up, you're good to go. Get this glue off my fingers. Okay. And we will trim this. Whoops. And you can also put it on dimensionals if you want to. That would be fine. Got a little glue there I didn't want. And then this one and the happy birthday. You can see I stamped it once before and I didn't like it, so the good news is you can flop it over and use the opposite side. Okay, we're going to match this up and leave a little black border. And then we'll put it on the bottom of the card. And then if you want to, you can add some sequins or some pearls. Match this up with the bottom corner. And press that down. There we go. We'll trim this off. Now, I thought what would be pretty also to pick up on that black, I've got some pearls here, just to, gosh, I've got glue on me, I've got to get that off of me, it's driving me crazy, is to take some of these are the ones that are in a string, but the real tiny ones are too tiny for what I want, so I'm going to clip these apart. Let me color them first. I need 1, 2, 3, 4. So I will color these black with a Sharpie. These little pearls. And let me cut this strand off of here. And get them separated. There they go. Get my tweezers here. I don't know if that'll work or not. I'd be better off with the scissors if I can get it to stick. It wants to stick to me. Goodness. Might not be a good idea after all to do this. Much trouble as I'm having. There it came off. And my idea was to put the black pearl in the middle of the flower, like that. That's 2. There it goes. just to pick up on the black of the stamped cinnamon and the little black border. Oh, these are two of them stuck together. And we'll put this one over here. And you can also use the little candy dots if you've got dark colored ones. Okay, and then we can get just two of the big ones. Actually, we can use one more little one here. And I've got one colored. And we'll put it on this yellow guy here. Here's a little bitty one I've colored black. We can put it down here on this blue one. There we go. Okay. And two big ones. I'll color one more little tiny one for that pink one up there that kind of shows the center. Okay. Let's give this one more shot. Come on, little turkey. We'll put him on the pink one. Yeah. This one on. Oops, almost. I'll get it where I want it before I press it down. There we go. And on the blue one. That just kind of adds some oomph to it, doesn't it? So there's the one from today. Here's the one I had from before, and it doesn't have the black in it, and I think I like the black in it really, really well. And then here's this one is the same cut, 5.5, 8.5, but instead of turning it this way, I turned it this way, and then added Hope Your Day is Wonderful. And this is the Stylized Birthday out of this year's catalog. And this one is the same with the top folding. It's all but this. It was a one layer until I put the banner on it. And I have nothing on the inside. There's plenty of room to do whatever kind of message you want to put. So there you go, 4 happy birthday cards. I may ought to save one of these for myself since this is my birthday week. And you know, you guys, I have gotten tons and tons of awesome messages, and I've done over 120 videos, and I still don't have any orders. So if anybody has ever been tempted to order from my online store, this would be an awesome time, because that would just make the birthday super, super special if I got an order this week. So I look forward to hearing from you guys, and I thank you so much. Bye.